Okay, welcome to tutorial 2 of manufacturing the die. In this video we're going to talk about machine setup, and essentially this is going to tell the machine what part of the die we would like to cut. I mean, there's several sides and we only want to cut one, and then we want to cut another, so it doesn't know which one to cut right now, so that's what this is about. So over here I'm going to, I see I've already got one that I was working on. I'm going to hit delete on that. Boom, there we are. So what we're going to do is head over to setups over here in your tree, your browser tree, and you're going to right click and go new setup. And when you do that, you'll get this dialog that appears. And there's a lot in here, but we only have to work with a couple things. Don't worry about machine. It would be nice if we had one of these machines and we could just click on it, but that's not quite how it works. So I'll hit cancel. Don't worry about this part. We're going to worry about the operation type. So we're not going to mill, we're going to cut. And then we are going to also consider model orientation. This is important. We are going to select the Z-axis plane, that one, and then we get to go and pick the Z-axis. And this is the one I'm going to start on first too. That was the top of my die. When you pick it, you want to make sure that this arrow that represents the Z-axis is pointing straight up from the surface to be cut. So this is the part I'm going to be cutting this time, and this is the arrow pointing straight up, so I am done on that. The last thing I want to do is head down here to model and click. Right now it says model nothing, but we actually have to click that and then choose what part of the model we're talking about. So this is this body here, they call it. So we'll click that. And now we're basically done. So we can check through the others. There's many other settings in here. We don't have to worry about this one, and we don't have to worry about this one. So basically all we did was set cutting. We set the Z axis, so the machine or the laser knows which way to point at this, straight down, as you might, we know, but the laser doesn't know. And now the model, down here we picked body, that body. That was it, 3 things. Push OK. And that's our first setup. Now the next thing I would say is we're going to have to do a setup for each side. So we're going to need 6 of these setups, and you want to keep track of them. So click into it and just give this a 2. And now I know that this is the setup for the side that has 2 on it. And then we'll go around and make a setup for each. Okay, that's it. Make the other 5 setups, and then we'll move on.